37, 38 degrees. On some occasions. I'm Kingsley Osadolo. I join my colleague Kirian to also welcome you to the program, reaching you as always live on the network service of the Nigerian Television Authority. We are reaching you from the nation's capital, Abuja, and as always, we have our complimentary segments of the program. And these are newspaper review, business, and if we have the time, obviously, we'll talk about sports. You saw what happened earlier yesterday.
It was an explosive encounter.
Big time. You couldn't have seen, a better heavyweight match, in recent years. Tyson Fury taking out Deontay Wilder in the 7th round, battered him, of course, throughout the entire...
After boasting he was going to do that.
That's right.
24 hours before time.
That's right. In the meantime, of course, let's listen to the highlights of the morning news. And here is Nolin Abel Ahmed. Nolin, it doesn't appear as if you are a boxing fan anyway, so let's just leave you out of that.
Of course, Kingsley, I am.
Oh, great.
All right, good morning to you and good morning to you, Nigeria. Here is the morning news. President Muhammadu Buhari has condemned Boko Haram attack on Garkida in Adamawa State, extending his sympathy to families of victims. In a statement by the Senior Special Assistant to the President on Media and Publicity, Garba Shehu, the President assures that no part of Nigeria will be abandoned to their fate and describes the attacks of soft targets by the terrorists as obvious signs of frustration, expressing confidence that the terrorists will continue to face the combined power of the military until they give up their mistaken ways. President Buhari says, since the coming of his administration, Boko Haram's ability to invade and occupy Nigerian territories, let alone be able to hoist their flags, had been frustrated. He asserts that in the coming weeks, Nigerians will witness an aggressive campaign to rout Boko Haram once and for all. Similarly, an attack by persons suspected to be Boko Haram terrorists on the peaceful town of Garkida in Gombe local government area of Adamawa State has been thwarted by troops of 232 Battalion of the 23 Armored Brigade Operation Lafia Dole. A press release by the Assistant Director, Army Public Relations, 23 Brigade, Yola, Major Haruna Mohammed Sani, indicates that the terrorists besieged the town in gun trucks and a motorcycle, setting some buildings ablaze and causing unrest within the community before they were intercepted by the troops, leading to the elimination of several of the attackers as others withdrew wounded. Regrettably, one gallant soldier paid the supreme price, while another soldier who was wounded in action is responding to treatment in a military medical facility. Meanwhile, normalcy has since returned in Garkida town in Gombe local government area of Adamawa State after the attack by insurgents. Governor Amadu Umaru Fintri, who visited Garkida on a fact-finding mission, pledged government's commitment towards securing lives and property.
We will further reinforce this place with the military. We will recruit more vigilantes and empower them for them to give support to the military. But in the interim, we will send support, particularly palliative, to those affected. The building of the community will also commence immediately.
We have the capacities to stand against them, and that's why we continue to solicit and inform the locals to continue to give us information.
In other news, Information and Culture Minister Lai Mohammed says the federal government is targeting about $1 billion annually from artisanal miners
in Nigeria. Take their biometrics, take their photographs, get their addresses, and then the federal government will now support them in the mining industry. This is the best way to eradicate illegal miners. And then whatever gold with the mine we bought by the central bank. And we are very confident that with this new initiative, we'll be able to probably make over $1 billion alone in gold.
Minister of State for Works and Housing Abubakar Aliyu has expressed displeasure and concern over the slow pace of work at the Section 1 of Kano-Maiduguri dualization project by the contracting firm, despite funds being released to complete the road infrastructure. The minister, who paid an unscheduled visit to the site, said federal government will not take it lightly.
I want to urge them to push this work, because this road is very, very important to the people here and to the nation, because it's a major road linking Kano to Maiduguri. And the Gaya-Wudil section, they are not doing so that they link up Gaya and Wudil before continuing other areas. At the beginning of the project, towards Wudil, they have done about 10 kilometers. They have finished complete 100%, and I commended them for that, because they have done very well.
The Nigerian Airspace Management Agency, NAMA, has inaugurated its newly installed Category 3 in other locations across the country is in progress. That's the news for now. Good morning. Nigeria continues with Kingsley and Kiran after this break. Thank you for watching.
Are you aware that your perfect family may be under threat by germs? Germs can cause infectious diseases like diarrhea, typhoid, and flu. These infectious diseases are amongst the biggest killers of adults and children. In Nigeria, tens of thousands of children under the age of 5 have died due to diarrhea caused by germs, which could easily have been prevented. These illness-causing germs are everywhere. Dirty surfaces, on cuts and wounds, on your clothes, in unclean bathing water. To protect your family from germs, use the power of Dettol's 1 capful. For surface cleaning, for first aid, for your laundry, in your bathing water, and to protect your family from up to 100 illness-causing germs. Be Dettol sure.
Make you no worry yourself. Why you want to carry wahala for your head? No be only you get matter for your mind. No. Forget your worries, don't under yourself. My brother, feel your mind. Enjoyment, don't be crying. Trust the need to live your life and be free.
Free your mind with Airtel Smart Talk and enjoy calls to all networks at a flat rate of 11 kobo per second. 7 naira fee on the first call of the day applies. Dial *315# to join.
Trust the need to live your life, free your mind.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
Introducing the new and tasty Peak Yogurt. The nourishment to be you, do you, and go for you. Peak Yogurt comes in orange, strawberry, and plain sweetened flavour. All available in nearby stores.
Not so fast. Look, I'm tired. I want to check out of this country for greener pastures.
Just calm down for a moment. Please sit down. Do you have a job where you're going to?
No, but someone is arranging,
Listen, Alinko. Checking out of this country without proper planning means one thing. Unimaginable begin. I've been in the diaspora, but legitimately doing great things at home and abroad. As I've been saying, without the proper footing abroad, the risk is not worth it. Listen, Alinko, it's better to be home than be trapped abroad or even end up in prison.